Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another Unity video for today. So we had great earnings, beat across the board, and they raised guidance. Again, they are also announcing a new acquisition, a new company that will join the Unity family called Parsec. We're going to talk about that in a bit. But for the guidance one, if you can remember, in the first quarter, they raised guidance by $50 million. Yes, there were still some doubts about the new IDFA coming out. So obviously the stock took a beating because, well, we got a feeling that they might not be as comfortable going into the next couple of quarters because of IDFA. But in this quarter, I've listened to the earnings call. In my opinion, they're pretty comfortable with their guidance. They raised it again by about $45 million. Despite those fears that were there in the first quarter of IDFA, they're very confident in their company. They're still expecting over 30% growth each and every year for a couple of years now. So that's great to hear. Now let's talk about their new acquisition called Parsec. So Parsec is actually a high-performance remote desktop and streaming technology company, which allows gaming and creative professionals to work together from anywhere. This is especially very necessary right now. Obviously, in the past year or so, lots of companies, lots of creative teams had to work together remotely. Usually that's a struggle because not everybody has a super powerful PC or laptop at their disposal at their homes. So that's where Parsec comes in. Unity will acquire Parsec for approximately $320 million in cash. Now Unity and Parsec have the same vision when it comes to working together. They're cloud visions, which means that creators should expect to be working from any location on any device through a rich and powerful tools and seamless cloud infrastructure to deliver the real-time 3D experiences of the future. Now regarding Parsec's business growth, it's been pretty impressive. So their subscription business is growing by 170% year over year, with aggressive plans to accelerate even further next year. Obviously that was a triple-digit growth because and thanks to the pandemic. And that subscription growth is also driven by a strong net dollar expansion rate of nearly 200%. So a loyal customer base and strong profitability. Now Parsec itself has been working with one of the biggest companies out there, the biggest gaming companies out there, such as Electronic Arts, Ubisoft, Square Enix, I believe Blizzard as well, might be mistaken, maybe now they don't want to mention that anymore, and is integrated in many of the industry verticals where Unity sells solutions, including media, entertainment, architecture, design, and many more. So this acquisition again shows me that Unity is not afraid to go outside of their borders and acquire other companies to further expand their own services. We've seen that with a couple of acquisitions, and I believe we'll see one more in the earnings report. Now, before I jump into that, I just want to thank today's sponsor, The Motley Fool. And again, these are my views and my views only. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me find the latest growth stock and innovative company. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services, the Fool offers. Through the Motley Fool's stock advisor service, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have returned over 500%. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more this year, you can visit www.fool.com/couchinvestor or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if Stock Advisor is right for you. Now let's get into the earnings report. Alright, so we have a revenue of $273.6 million, an increase of 48% year over year. Now, create solutions, operate solution, and strategic partnership. If you don't know what all those segments are, I did a video about Unity a long time ago explaining everything you need to know about that company, which will be in the top right corner. So, create solutions is $72.4 million, which is up 31% year over year. Operate solutions is $182.9 million, up 63% year over year. Very impressive growth. And then the last one, strategic partnerships and other revenue, is at $18.3 million, up 9% year over year. Now the company added over 170 new customers that each generated more than $100,000 in revenue in the last 12 months. So they went from 716 to 888. Now the dollar-based net expansion rate stayed the same, 142% to 142% 1 year ago. Now you might ask yourself, why is the loss from operations so high compared to 1 year ago? Well, they've been heavily investing in R&D, in sales and marketing, and they've been doing a lot of hiring as well. So obviously some quarters will take a heavy hit, but in the future that should be normalized, right? So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I already said a couple of times that Unity is not just about gaming. It's about so much more than that. And they show us this again in this quarter. They say here that Unity continues to increase momentum in non-gaming industries. In the second quarter, Unity added 3 new automotive manufacturers and also began to work with several consumer product brands, including an eyewear manufacturer and retailer and an appliance manufacturer known for their advanced designs. So again, Unity is so much more than just gaming. It goes into engineering, it goes into architecture, interior design, automotive, and so much more. Now, remember when I talked a bit before about the new acquisitions? So here is actually the other one. So Unity acquires Pixies and SpeedTrees. Those were acquisitions that they announced already during the quarter. So in Q2, Unity acquired longtime partner Metaverse Technology. Again, the word Metaverse, you will hear that more and more. So those are the providers of Pixies, the 3D data preparation and optimization software. This acquisition means professional creators can more easily and quickly import 3D data into Unity and optimize models for real-time development. If you've heard about CAD, the computer-aided designs, this is something like that. And then the other acquisition is Interactive Data Visualization, the creator of the popular SpeedTree environment creation suite. Alright, now let's have a quick look at the guidance and conclude this video. So, like I said, for the full year guidance, they raised it again by 40 to 45 million. Obviously an increase in year-over-year growth as well. And with all the new acquisitions and extra spending, you can see obviously an increase in loss from operations and operating margins. That again should become more positive in the future. But as for Q3 guidance, you can see here for revenue, it's actually a bit lower than what they had this quarter. And that's again going into the story of seasonality. We're now in the summer months, so they obviously can expect maybe a bit less than the usual quarters. So to conclude, I'm pretty happy with this quarter. Unity again shows that they can execute, they can keep on growing. IDFA, like they said in the earnings call, is not really an issue for them as of now. They don't see any issues. They don't see anything that will stop them from growing. They're very, very confident that their placement in the market will only grow each and every year. They're also very optimistic about AR and VR. Obviously, it's not going to happen tomorrow or in the next month, but they expect it to have a very, very big impact in the next 3 years and obviously in the future as well. This is something that will positively impact a company like Unity. As I'm filming this video, the stock is actually flat after hours. Maybe when you're watching this video, when the market is open, that might change. But again, when there's earnings periods, just don't look at the stock. Look at what the actual company has been doing. Look what they are projecting for the future. The stock will eventually follow. And that will be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this quarter. Have you been buying in Unity? Have you been selling? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. As always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.